Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Jace Race 2025 is Saturday, June 7th at the North Mahaska Junior Senior High School in New Sharon. The 5K starts at 8 a.m., followed by the 1 mile fun run. To sign up, use the links on the North Mahaska Education Foundation's Facebook page. Pre-registration guarantees you a t-shirt, but you can also sign up the day of the race. There will be some giveaways and first place prizes. In memory of Jace Carrico, who passed in 2008, the Carrico family appreciates the community's support.
Southern Iowa, it's rodeo time. The 2025 Albia Chamber Main Street Rodeo returns Saturday, June 7th at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. Rogue Rodeo brings us 8 thrilling events, a bull ride showdown, comedy from Ronald Burton, and the dazzling Diamonds and Dust performance. Gates open at 5 p.m. for food, fun, and high-energy action await. Tickets on sale now at albiachambermainstreet.org. Adults $15 in advance, $20 at the gate. Kids only $10. Saddle up for a night of tradition and thrill. Don't miss it.
The band Full Circle is coming to rock the Keswick Tavern this Saturday, May 31st from 8 to midnight. Full Circle is a professional 5-piece band playing popular 100% danceable covers of classic rock, pop, and R&B from the 1970s through today. The Keswick Tavern is located at 117 South Irons in Keswick. So make plans this Saturday night to meet your friends at the Keswick Tavern for the band Full Circle. As always, there's no cover charge at the Keswick Tavern. Neil.
Hey, man, what's up?
You want to do some radio?
Radio? I haven't been on the radio for a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Skunk River Radio. Let's get skunky.
That's the only thing we had in common. Drum in the name of in band.
Yeah. That's cute though. That's a cute story.
Yeah. So that's all I got for those younger days.
So advice to anyone, if you want to meet a girl, get involved in choir.
Right. And play the guitar.
And play the guitar. And the cajon.
Yeah, and the cajon. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you like to go, in Indiana, you ain't got much else going on. There's no oceans. There's no around the lake at all.
Ocean. There's definitely lakes, but it's very flat here, right? It's just like, right. So I'm from the mountains, so that's been weird. I grew up in the mountains, so there's like no skiing here, right? Can't go skiing. There's no mountain biking or hiking kind of thing. It's very flat and lots of corn.
Yeah. That's what we have in Iowa too.
I drove through Iowa. We drove. Okay. So my family lives in BC, right? Which is above Seattle.
Okay.
We drove there.
Why?
2 summers ago.
Why?
Because I don't know. We thought we wanted to see all the, I wanted to go on a road trip. We wanted to go on a road trip and see things. So we saw the Badlands and Yosemite Park and Yellowstone, and we went to all the national parks from here to BC.
Really?
Yeah.
It was cool. How long did it take you to get out there?
5 days.
Really?
But it took 5 days. But we stayed in a glamping tent in Yellowstone with and you wake up and there's just bison everywhere. It was so cool.
Wow.
It's so cool, right? And we went to the Badlands. We saw Mount Rushmore. It was really. And then I got to see a lot of the U.S.
Wow. Did anything along the way inspire you for a song?
Well, kind of, but not in the way of it was whenever it was like a honeymoon. Okay, so that doesn't say we're doing our honeymoon. Okay, so I got married. We got married at just at the civil court first, because the big wedding was because it was for visa and immigration and all that stuff, and the big wedding was farther along. So we literally got married, and no one knew. Like my family didn't know. I didn't tell them yet until and then we drove across the country to tell them. So we like got there after 5 days of driving, and we're like, "Oh, we got married! Surprise!"
Wow, they had no idea.
They had no idea.
Yeah. Can the husband sing? I mean, does he fit in with the singing?
No, the way that he fits in is okay. My husband's actually from North Carolina.
Okay.
I'm representing right now.
Uh-huh.
So he is like what really pushed me into country music, because I was like doing other types of music, like pop music and AC and stuff like that. And so when I met my husband, first of all, it was hilarious because he has the total like Southern drawl, right? That I was never used to. I basically never heard anyone with this accent. Okay. So I'm sitting, and we had met online. I was in Vancouver and he was here, right? In North Carolina. He was in North Carolina.
Did you meet on Tinder?
No, we met on Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah. There's my dating advice. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, we met on Twitter, and so we were like talking in DMs for a little bit, and then he sent me a voice message, and he was so nervous because of he was so self-conscious about how much of a Southern drawl he has. And so I'm like, whatever, it can't be that bad. Like, come on. So I listened to it and I was like dying. I was like, I'd never heard someone like this before. And now I obviously don't notice it, but
can you imitate, or can you impersonate?
I don't think I can, but I don't think I can because I said on our first date, I was trying to get him to do the whole like Matthew McConaughey, like, all right thing. Like, he wouldn't do it for me. Which was funny, but so he was like, the cowboy boots and the drawl and from the South and all he listened to was country music. And I fell in love with it all. Like, he's like, you got to start listening to this songs. You got to listen to this song. This song's amazing. He put like a playlist together on our first date. I still have it. He put this playlist together of like all his favorite country songs. And I was like, I love this. And so that connection really like pushed me into it. And it's like never look back.
What's some of his favorite songs?
Okay. So it's like On My Way to You. His couple of his favorites are, he loves Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson's like his favorite singer.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's amazing, right?
Yeah.
Cody Johnson, he loves Chris Stapleton, but his favorite song is On My Way to You, and so he just, and like Dustin Lynch, and he loves, I'm on the spot now, so I can't think of all these names, but Kane Brown, and all of it. Like, he actually had really good taste in music. I was like, okay.
So you like kind of the newer sounding stuff, and he's more of the 90s, even though Chris Stapleton and all those guys are all current, and Cody Johnson, but they sound more of the traditional type of country. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I like all of it. I like that really old stuff, right? Like when I was a kid, I loved like Trisha Yearwood and Terry Clark, and like that's what my mom used to listen to all the time. So, but so all of it. I just think like the songs they're like make you feel good, and they're love stories, and not all of them are love stories.
No,
but
Conway Twitty is one of my favorite, and John Denver.
Okay.
Just like that.
Almost heaven. You probably play that song.
Oh yeah. Actually, I just sung in the shower like this morning, I think it was. Again, I'll sing in the shower early in the morning. Thank goodness the wife can't hear me.
I'm sure she would love to hear you, though.
No, she's like, leave it alone. Let them sing in the car.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah. Now, if I'm in the car by myself, then it's great. But I don't do it when there's a lot of traffic, because we live in the country. Well, we live in town, but I live in the country kind of sort of thing. I got trees and woods and deer and turkey in the backyard. Yeah. And then if I go the other way, I'm driving in town. So.
Do you just like blast your music while you're driving?
Yeah, I do. But I make
That's
sure that
fun.
nobody's around, so that way when I am singing, the people at the stoplights don't look at me and go, "What in the hell is he doing?" or "What's wrong with him?" You know.
Yeah, or they're like, "Wow, that guy knows how to have fun," right? He's still
Well,
having fun.
you'd think that you'd hope that they want to think that way, but they
Oh, speaking of fun, like how much fun did you have this weekend?
for the award show is fantastic.
Yeah,
You should have came out there for it. It was a
I
lot of
know.
fun. Yeah.
Next year, I will be there next year.
Okay. It's gonna be in La Crosse, Wisconsin this year. Or
I
next year.
saw. Yeah, I actually already looked it up, like how far I have to drive to get there. So
Yeah. But it was Okoboji, Arnold's Park is a great place to have it. The Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is there. You know, the Roof Gardens, a lot of people play in the you said Dustin Lynch, he's gonna be there coming up in
what?
June, I think.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
Okay,
That Lee
that's cool.
Bryce. Yeah. But yeah, it was we threw axes on Thursday because I own the venue there. And
Really?
yep. So we had that, and on Thursday, and then Friday we had the conferences, and then jam night on Friday night, and then Saturday was the setup for the award show and setup for the broadcast, and then the show. So
Yeah, it looked amazing. It looks so fun.
a couple of late nights and early
I bet.
mornings, and a few Busch Lights drank. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that sounded super fun. I honestly wasn't even thinking. I like for sure next year I'll be there. Yeah.
Okay. It's in May, like May 2nd or something like that.
Okay.
I think that's what it
Yeah.
is. So
It's like it's in my calendar. Like that's happening that's happening. Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Bring your North Carolina husband along and see how much of a Southern drawl he's got.
Oh, I will. I'm 100%. Yep.
Does he wear a cowboy hat too?
He sometimes does.
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta
I think
dress
he like lost his last one or something. We were just talking about this. I don't know, but he always wears his boots and he's already 6'4", so now he's like 6'6"
6'6",
with
yeah.
right. Yeah, it's funny.
So how tall are you then? Are you 6 foot?
I'm not tall. I'm like 5. No, I'm short. I'm like 5'6.5".
Really? Oh wow. That's
Yeah,
always a
he's
good
like, oh yeah,
photograph there, huh?
yeah. But I'll wear heels, whatever.
There you go. There you go.
Mhm.
So we can catch all of your music on all platforms. And
Yeah.
YouTube videos. You got videos too of some of your songs?
Not really. I need to make
No?
some videos.
Yeah.
I need to make some videos like now.
Right.